Can everyone shut up? The demon snapped in Hester's voice. Tedros, we need you to put horse back on, Tedros demanded. After 3 years of Sophie using you as her personal bootlicker without giving you the slightest in return, now you think she's going to rescue us. Just because you wouldn't help people who needed it when the snake attacked it, doesn't mean she won't. Horse's voice flashed. Idiot! Once she tastes a queen's life, she'll let us burn while she feeds on cake. Tedros landed. Sophie doesn't eat cake. Horse sniffed it. You think you know Sophie better than me? When she rescues you from that cell, you are going to feel like a boob. Annie's what is that? The snake is alive. We are in a dungeon, and we are talking about Sophie and cake. Hester's voice boomed, her demon swelling like a balloon. We have questions for Tedros, yes? Given what we saw on stage, our lives depend on these questions, yes? So, if anyone even tries to interrupt me, starting right now, I'll tear out your tongue. The dungeon went quiet. The snake is alive? Tedros asked, ghost-faced. 10 minutes later, Tedros stared back at the wet imp, having learned about the snake's reappearance, the birth of Lion's Mane, and everything else Hester and the team had seen in the magical projection that's conjured in their cell. So there's 2 of them? Ryan and this Jasper, Tedros said. Japheth, the snake, and that's how we think they triggered both the lady and Excalibur. They are twins who share the same blood. The blood of your father, they say. The demon explained it. If we are going to bring them down, we need to know how that's possible. You're asking me? Tedros nodded. Do you live your whole life with your head up your bum? Hester's voice gone. Think, Tedros. Don't shut down what might be possible just because you don't like the idea of it. Can these 2 boys be your brothers? Tedros groaned. My father had his faults, but he couldn't have bred 2 monsters. Good can't spawn evil. Not like that. Besides, how do you know Ryan didn't pull Excalibur because I had done all the work dislodging it? Maybe he just got lucky. The demon groaned. It's like trying to reason with a hedgehog. Oh, just let him die. If they are his brothers, it'll be survival of the fittest, said an adult's voice. Can't argue with nature. Speaking with nature, I have to use the toilet, said Dot's voice. Professor Doface's voice muffled something to Tedros through the demon, something about his father's women. I can't hear you, said Tedros, cramming deeper into a corner. My body hurts, my head hurts. Are we done with the interrogation? Are you done being a pear-brained fool? Hester wailed. We are trying to help you. By making me smear my own father, Tedros challenged it. Everyone needs to cool their milk, said Nicola's voice. Milk? Kiko's voice peeped through the demon. I see no milk. It's what my father used to say as his pup when it got too hot in the kitchen, said Nicola, calmly taking over the creature. Tetros, what we are trying to ask is whether there's anything you can tell us about your father's past that makes Ryan and his brothers' claim possible. Could your father have had other children without you knowing? We get that it's a difficult subject. We just want to keep you alive. And to do that, we need to know as much as you can. There was something about the first year voice so lacking in pretense that made Tetros let down his guard. Maybe it was because he barely knew the girl, or that there was no judgment or conclusion in her question. All she was asking for as him to share the facts. He thought of Merlin, who often spoke to him the same way. Merlin, who was either in danger somewhere up there or dead. Tetros guts nodded. The wizard would have wanted him to answer Nicola honestly. Indeed, Merlin had been fond of the girl, even when Tetros hadn't been willing to give her a chance. Tetros raised his eyes to the demons. I had a steward named Lady Grimling while I was king. She was my father's steward too, and they had grown close before he met my mother. So close that I suspect that something may have happened between them. Something that made my mother fire Lady Grimling from the castle soon after I was born. The prince swallowed. Before Lady Grimling died, I asked her whether the snake was his son, whether he was her and my father's son. She never said yes, but she suggested it. Nicola's voice prodded, the demon looking almost gentle. Tetros nodded, his throat constricting. She said she had done something terrible before I was born. Sweat dripped down his forehead as he relived the moments in the attic. Lady Grimling crunching a bloody hammer, her hair wild, her eyes manic. She said she had done something my father never knew, but she had fixed it. She had made sure the child would never be found. He had grown up never knowing who he was. Tetros' voice cut.